When we were out there, you talked about how not playing for 11 days is more of a mental battle than anything. How do you set yourself up for success mentally after not playing for so long?
Uh, as cliche as this might sound, I think it's just part of being a pro. We've got days off, and our coaching staff was great with giving us days off and an optional practice. And when it all boils down, it just comes out to understanding your role and how to do it, and just going out there and just kind of grinding it out. Everyone's a little rusty. The passes aren't as crisp as they are maybe mid-season, but you go out there and you just play a simple game, and the game kind of evolves as it goes on. And I think a lot more plays were being made in the second and third period, but that was a big game for our team. We faced adversity later in the game, able to come back and win, and it's a great group effort.
You talked about maybe being a little rusty in spots, but maybe where were some of those surprising spots that you were like, hey, this actually still looks really great?
I honestly, I thought we played a really good game. I think we had a couple mistakes, a couple slip ups that costed us goals, but that happens all the time. But I think overall, you look at the game start to finish. We played a pretty solid game, and we really mitigated a lot of grade A chances against.
Obviously, in that OT winner you're scoring, what's going through your head when Cedar Fist coming down the side?
I'm just trying to get open. Honestly, I really like to shoot the puck. So for me, it was get open. Phil's going to find me, and just put it on net. So sometimes just kind of that blue collar hockey, just getting pucks to the net. It's so cliche, but it really is true. So just doing that.
That second period was a long one. I mean, how do you guys get through that? How do you dig yourselves out of something like that when you come to the end of that period with the momentum?
Just simplifying, like I said, we try to get a little too cute, maybe saucing pucks and making plays that we shouldn't necessarily be making, and just realizing the time and place. And when it boils down, we simplify our game. We play in straight lines, and we're able to support each other. A lot of teams really struggle with our speed. So when we kind of get back to our identity, we have success.
When you're jumping in on the game winner, is that going through your mind the risk that's involved in that, where it could go the other direction?
I think there's risk all over the ice. It's risk management, I guess. For me, you see two guys on the outside and one guy in front of me. So there are three guys, and then we also had a third guy back. So I felt comfortable getting up there and kind of doing my thing. But, we also have a really responsible player in Phil Cedarquist, and he's a guy that's going to make the play. And the onus is on the puck carrier, and when it comes down, he made a fantastic pass, and I was just happy to be on the other end of it.
What growth have you seen in his game?
He's a really, really solid player. You see him all over the ice. He's not necessarily the guy that's going to be toe dragging and dangling, but he does everything exceptionally well. And I think for a guy that's just getting over here and acclimating himself to smaller ice, his ability to use his body is exceptional. And you can see that down low and around the net. He really excels in that aspect of the game. And I think the more he plays on the smaller ice and he feels comfortable in these scenarios, his game's just going to elevate, and he's just going to continue to get better and better.
And that was pretty much play overtime. He just used his body to shield and power through a guy.
He gets down the wall. He's got two guys draped on him. He's able to fight them off, make a play, and we're able to score. But that's Phil Cedarquist hockey. When he plays heavy and hard, he's really hard to play against.
So Coney comes into this team and he's right in with how is the chemistry in that D group?
I think it's great. We have a fantastic D core. Obviously, Webby, our D coach, kind of is at the helm, and he does a fantastic job, kind of letting us play our game and having freedom to make reads on the ice, which I think is a big part. And Cheeks and I have had some really good chemistry together, so I'm excited to continue to play with him and kind of grow together, and our games just kind of really play off each other well.